NHRA fans. I'm here with Clay Millican, and I can't believe I'm here talking to you.
I tell you what, I'm excited to have you guys out here. It's a wonderful weekend right here at Sonoma. We're ready to go out there and stomp on that loud pedal. Had a good day yesterday, and we're in the Mission Food Challenge racing on Doug Coletta. It's going to be a great day. It's already a great day, and when we get to burn nitro, it's even better.
No doubt, right? Is the wind affecting you? It's kind of like a three-quarter crosswind, right?
Well, you know, with the dragster, we're going so fast, the wind doesn't bother them a whole lot like it does like the pro stock cars, pro stock bikes. It certainly bothers them. But when you're going 330 miles an hour or a 5 or 10 mile an hour crosswind, not so much. You know, it doesn't bother me. I just get out there, hammer down. Only time you really feel it's when the parachutes are out and you're starting to slow down into normal, not warp speed kind of thing.
How do you explain to someone the impact of taking off so hard and so fast?
Well, you know what? I have been very fortunate in my life. I've done all kinds of wild and crazy things, but I have never found anything that comes close to comparing what it's like when you leave the starting line in one of these cars. The acceleration is basically indescribable, and actually the deceleration is the same way. You know, a lot of people will say, you know, it's like being in a car crash, and I hope nobody has been in a car crash, but it is very similar. Things are happening so fast. It's weird that when you're on it, it's not so fast because it's your brain taking care of your backside. That fight or flight thing kicks in, but man, I love it. There's nothing like it.
Clay, you look really fit. And people don't realize that it takes a fitness and workout to do what you do. So what do you do in your regimen to keep it up?
Well, I've got 2 young doctors that I work with. They're great friends of mine, and they wear me out. They send me about a 12-week at a time program, and not like weightlifting. I'm not trying to look like Matt Hagan because I'm not big enough to have all those muscles, but lots of stretching, lots of cardio, you know, and to be honest with you, it makes you a better race car driver, and more than anything, it just makes you healthy.
What's so different about Sonoma versus Denver and all the other cities that you guys go to? What's different about Sonoma?
I mean, you know, the atmosphere here is unbelievable. This facility is incredible. You know, the road course is one of those things that you got to get here early. In our case, we get here a few days early, and I like to take the rental car and just drive around and check this place out. You know, as far as like from here to Denver, it's a huge difference because you're not dealing with all the altitude. And for me, it's pretty much the same. But for the tuners and the team, it's a lot of difference in the setup of the race car. But man, this place is phenomenal, beautiful. And I got to be honest, I took a wild and crazy trip from Seattle to here. I drove by myself and took a trip through the mountains, down the coast. You know, it's a beautiful part of the country.
There's like a lot of thinking by yourself, no radio on, or how did that look like?
I'm kind of a podcast guy, you know,
okay.
and but there was about 150 miles of the trip that I took through, I think it's called Scenic Byway 96 through the mountains. I'm about 150 miles, 0 cell phone, 0 GPS, just absolute beautiful, windy, up, down, beautiful trees. You know, you really don't have to hop on an airplane and go to some other country. There's so many beautiful things right here in this country that if you haven't went out and ventured around, you can see some stuff that just makes you go, wow.
No doubt. Hey, how do you stay so positive and happy?
I mean, you know, I think everybody should. You know, I get the question all the time, are you always smiling? Absolutely. You know, everybody should smile all the time. I mean, you know, we all go through some crazy bad times in our life, but you got to realize that if you let it drag you down, it will just ruin your day, ruin your life, whatever the case may be. You know, for me, I look at the positives in everything, and I think everybody else should just remain positive, and it makes your day go better. You know, you got to take care of one thing at a time, and if you live your life one moment at a time, it's really okay.
You've brightened up my day already. You have.
I appreciate it.
It's amazing here at Sonoma. I just flew in this morning just to talk to all you guys. What are you looking forward to? This is my last question. What are you looking forward to this particular race day?
Well, I mean, we're fixing to go out and race Doug Coletta. You know, he and I have battled a lot the last few races. I think we're 1-1 right now. I beat him in the final at Denver, and then he beat me in the semis at Seattle. So, you know, we're kind of going back and forth there. So the main thing I'm looking for today is a win light against Doug Coletta in the Mission Foods Challenge, and then whoever we get in the final round of that, I'm ready.
Check this out. So when the lights are going down, right? That 1 second when you guys both take off, is there a second when you go, oh, he got me? Or, oh, I got him? Is that little quarter second when you, oh, I got him?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, if you're really, really paying attention, you can kind of tell who stomped on that loud pedal first. You know, and when you know you left first, it's like instant kind of like a pride thing or an ego thing.
Right.
But the truth is, this is 100% team sport. It doesn't matter what I do. If I leave first, if the car doesn't perform, it doesn't matter. We're not going to win the round. So we win together, lose together. You know, that's kind of a cliche thing, but it's true. Seattle, I cost us a race. There's been other races where the car didn't perform. You know, it's basically like a dance. You know, they got to do their thing, I got to do my thing, and when it all comes together, it's beautiful, and the win lights come on.
You know what I think? The NHRA should hire you to do broadcasting too, because you're a perfect speaker.
Well, you know what? Maybe one of these days when I get out from behind the wheel, I might try to ask for that job.
Tell them you need a referral to me and a reference.
Perfect, I'll do it.
All right. Here's with Clay. What a great day. Great talking to you, and your positivity just makes me feel so much better. So thank you.
Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you too.
Thank you.